all your worries just kind of go away as it slides over to the right.
This is more effective than like a CPAP machine.
Yeah, I can see that. This is gonna help me like just kind of forget my troubles from the day.
Right.
Oh, are we live? Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, you guys, Don Farrell with Actors Theater of Indiana, and we are just completely mesmerized by this fancy sliding cam that our team has. It just slides to the right.
It's fantastic.
And then isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
Very neat. Very soothing. I think everybody should have one of these in their homes. So, welcome to ATI, Lunch Break with ATI. Thank you for spending some of your Wednesday afternoon with us. We come to you every week at 12 noon here on our ATI Facebook page to tell you a little bit about what's going on with Actors Theater of Indiana, people that work with Actors Theater of Indiana, we have relationships with, partnerships with, and also upcoming amazingly talented people like these two gentlemen who are two-fifths of the Un5gettable group that ATI is thrilled and honored to present for their Feinstein's at Hotel Carmichael debut on July 15th. You want to get to know. Let me tell you a little bit about this. Is a little snippet about Un5gettable. First of all, this is Joe Cameron and this is Brendan Hawkins. Two of the five. The other ones are Kyle Cothran, Zach Harris, and Ryan Richards. So hi guys, can't wait to see you guys. So this is how they build themselves. So Un5gettable. Their moms call them the Rat Pack of comedy, but you can call them Un5gettable. Join them for an exciting night of original comedic music and toe-tapping favorites. So you guys sketch comedy in 2017. Debuted your first original musical at Indianapolis Fringe Festival, sold out crowds, and then you're debuting a new musical this year in 22 at the Indy Fringe Fest. Yes. So excited about that. Gotta go. I can't wait to see that. And they've got several EPs. They performed live on national TV, continue to perform concerts around the U.S., and they have a new album out called I Am Okay, and it's available right now. And you can get your tickets at feinsteinshc.com. And they also have a box office telephone number, 317-688-1947. That's available Tuesday to Friday from 10 to 2. So, Joe, Brendan, tell me about you guys. How did you guys start the group? These guys are hysterical. I can't wait for you to experience it. Everybody loves boy bands. They love the tight harmonies of it all and everything. But the twists that you guys bring to it all, it's just so good. It's so good.
Yeah, we started about, this is our 20th year.
Literally 20 years ago this summer.
20 years. Get out.
Which is
Brendan was 16 at the time.
Yeah.
We were, he had curfews, he couldn't stay out with us very long.
It was about that tall. Right?
Yeah, he was this tall. This is my sign for Brendan. But yeah, 20 years ago.
20 years,
really?
Yeah. We all met through theater of some sort, or some of us knew each other outside of that from the past, being neighbors or going to school together, that sort of thing. Show choir,
great.
So we decided to get together and try something out.
There was one show going on, and this is like 2001, 2002, so the height of like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys. We were a lot younger, and we were like, let's do a parody of that, because there was this thing called the Really Big Show, and it was like a one night only thing or a 2 night only thing, where it was kind of like an Ed Sullivan mock-up. Kind of talent show. It was fake, but you know.
Sure.
And
did they have an Ed Sullivan type?
They did, yeah.
Exactly.
Two fake old-timey cameras on the stage.
Oh, awesome.
And so we were like, well, I was thinking it would be funny if me and like 4 of like my nerdy friends got together and did like a Jackson 5 medley. And just did something we should never be doing in public, And that was it. And then we were trying to think of a name just for this one-off show, and Ryan thought of Un5gettable, and we're like, that's perfect. And again, it was just like this one-time thing, and we were like, oh, this was a blast, and we made a fool out of ourselves, and it was great. I mean, we tried. We actually worked on it. But in our hearts, we knew it was like half comedy. And then later that year, somebody at our civic theater there asked us to participate in. Actually, they asked me to participate if I would do a song in the Christmas cabaret, and I said only if you let me do it with Un5gettable. And she didn't even hesitate. She was like, "Yes." And I was like, oh crap!
Now I gotta do something.
It's like we were done. We weren't a band,
Yeah.
you know. And then we all got together to do that thing, and then somebody in complete misjudgment after that show invited us to perform at the New Year's Eve ball dropping at Kokomo that year.
Oh, cool.
Which is where we're from. We're from Kokomo.
Yeah.
And we're just like, who would hire us for this? Like, this is just ridiculous. And so 3 of us ended up doing it because 2 of us couldn't.
So you were Un5gettable?
It was, and the paper said 3 of Un5gettable. And we're just on this stage in front of, you know, the town square, who are all there for the ball dropping, and we're the entertainment. It
Doesn't make sense.
so stupid.
Didn't make sense.
And then kind of we just, that was really it. Like, we went kind of our separate ways. Everyone went to college and moved away. And 2014, we always stayed together though, because we're stayed in touch. I'm sorry, because we were legitimately like really good friends.
That's
like
awesome.
Best friends, you know?
And it shows, you know, the videos. I think it really shows the chemistry between you guys.
Yeah,
you can tell you guys really care about each other and just crack each other up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Always.
So in our group chat, and I think it was right around 2014, we're like, hey guys, why don't we get together and do a reunion that no one will care about? Because no one even knew we were gone or existed. You know, so if we come back out and we start marketing it like, hey, it's the return of Un5gettable, you know, and we'll put together our social medias and stuff, and that's just kind of how this second phase started. And the song we're going to perform later was the first song that we wrote for this new adult phase, and ever since then we've just been rolling with it, because every year that we get older, it gets funnier to be in a boy band. So yeah, it's been super fun and rewarding, and I had no idea we would be here 20 years later talking about it.
And you guys, and so a lot of you met through theater, which is really always a cool thing of bringing people together from so many different walks of life and connections and stuff. And then we met through theater with ATI. My Fair Lady. Oh my gosh, that was a really great production.
Super beautiful.
It was more of a it's only a cast of 10, directed by Richard J. Roberts, our dear friend who just directed the reading of Kenneth Jones's play Two Henrys, the reading of that. And we're looking at him for some stuff for this upcoming season again. Love that guy. But yeah, that was a beautiful production of a 2-piano version of My Fair Lady with a cast of 10, right? So
there were 4 of us who were just kind of, I was one
you
of
played
them.
a variety of different roles.
Yeah, running around, changing hats. You know, it was great. It was really a beautiful production.
Yeah.
It really was.
And people still talk about that one, so that was really awesome. So it's great to have you back again.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back.
And then you guys can add those life experiences. I'm sure you can add that into your group as everybody's kind of like gone off to college, have a baby.
Yeah,
got a new baby now. Dad, proud papa right here.
Yeah,
you and Gracia, and
I'm so tired. So tired, guys.
Forever tired. Forever tired. Yes. So, how do you go about the process? What's the collaborative process on this? How does it start with this? Everybody have like a different idea, or go with everybody? Like, you're going to take this idea. I'm going to take lead on this. You're going to work on lead on that. And then you guys kind of flesh in the harmonies, and how does the process work for you?
It usually starts with a group conversation, and Brendan's telling us about like his latest, failed date or girlfriend. And we're like, well, let's write about that. This is fantastic.
Dating apps and dating life is definitely complete
Not for me.
fodder for humor in such a big way.
Oh yeah.
The number of bad dates that,
We even wrote a song called Tinder, as a matter of fact.
You did? Oh my gosh, I can't wait to hear
And
that.
we'll be playing it at Feinstein's.
At Feinstein's? Oh my gosh, great.
No, but yeah, we just talk and just kind of laugh, and there's a couple of us who do more of like the songwriting side. After we have these conversations, we'll just take notes on what was funny and just kind of observational, just like any type of comedy, whether it's stand-up or whatever. You're just observing what's out there, what you find ridiculous. And then we try to take that and sing about it in a very earnest way. But it comes across extremely ridiculous, as it should. But our on-stage personalities, we try to stay in that very serious, we're in a boy band type thing, which is, I think, part of the humor. I try to sing things like seriously, but yeah, that's kind of it. And, and sometimes it's one of us writing a song, and sometimes we'll all like there's 4 of us that get on a Zoom call or something, and Kyle's sitting at his piano in his apartment, and we got guitars, and we're just.
And does everybody play instruments too?
Here and there.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah.
There's 3 of us will perform with the instruments for the most part, but we have songs where all 5 of us will play stuff. Like all 5 of us will be on acoustic guitars, or we'll be on ukuleles. Yeah. Or Brendan, what'd you play in Folky Out? Brendan plays a big kick drum, and Ryan plays like a little washboard thing. So yeah, I mean we all play things to a certain extent.
Awesome. And well, I don't know. You want to give us a little taste of a little tune?
Sure.
Yeah,
we could do that.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So here's what I alluded to earlier. This is when we came back as adults, more adult. This was the first song that we came up with. We wanted to come out with an original song. We didn't want to do a cover.
Right.
I never thought it would happen to us. I thought that we were past all of the bad times and mix-ups. You were standing there, I touched you on the sleeve and pulled you into an embrace to show you what you mean to me. But you turned to me so quickly that I couldn't see. I accidentally kissed your mom. From behind she kinda looks like you, so I kissed your mom. It was like mixing old with something new, and by the time I saw her face, it was too late to pull away. I kissed your mom. I'm sorry that I kissed your mom. Now I'm left with a feeling I just can't shake. But at least it wasn't your grandma. That would have been a much bigger mistake. I'd be lying if I said that it was bad. But what makes it worse is that you and your mom are the best kisses I've ever had. Now bad is good and good is bad, as good as bad can be. I kissed your mom. It was the most wrong thing to do. I kissed your mom. She's just like you, one generation removed. Same DNA. By the time I saw her face, it was too late to pull away. I kissed your mom. I'm sorry, but I kissed your mom.
I'm trying to.
That was hard.
It's hard, man. Oh my gosh, Un5gettable. You guys have to go July 15th at Feinstein's at Hotel Carmichael. Oh, if that's just a taste of what you're in for, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Just, you can skip the gym that day, okay? I'm giving everyone who comes to the show the free pass to skip your gym because I have a feeling you're going to get an ab workout. Oh my God. I mean, that's hysterical. It's like it was. What is it when you catch yourself saying right and the wrong? Oh my gosh. Well, I just can't. I'm thrilled. Tell me about the other. So you've been all over the national TV. You performed concerts around the U.S. So you guys actually do take your group out and do appearances and whatnot, other than Kokomo.
Yeah. So obviously, I mean, we were super stoked to play at Feinstein's. It's like, cream of the crop of venues. But you know, in early September, we're actually going to Washington State to play their state fair.
Awesome.
Again, every time somebody books us like this, why?
Yeah, we're okay with it.
Yeah, bring it on.
Why?
But I'm surprised every time someone wants us.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we still perform occasionally, but it's sporadically through the year because we're spread out. There's only 3 of us that are here in Indiana, one in Chicago and one in LA. So logistically, you know, we still have that to figure out. But everybody's willing to.
The ghost of ATI has just evidently made an appearance. I don't know. The door just opened on its own. I don't know how that happened.
Sorry.
You have you're drawing more crowds by the minute, even supernaturally. Who knew? Well, that's great. That's awesome. So
it's
that
fun,
you guys are all still so tight and still going at it and bringing so much laughter and joy to the world. That's awesome. We need that.
Can I chat about the album really quick?
Please,
Please.
do.
We just we recorded during the pandemic an album, obviously remotely, and you know we wanted to do a new album, and we have a year like a January meeting every year. We get together, we talk about, do we want to even do anything this year?
Mm-hmm.
If it's yes, all right, let's talk about what we want to do. And we all kind of wanted to record new music. But you know, it was in the middle of the pandemic, and everyone's feeling a little funky,
Right.
rightfully so. You know, no one can really grasp what we're going through mentally, and we've all talked about like our own mental health, you know, things here and there, just because again we're best friends, so you know we're talking honestly when we get together. And so I kind of went away from that meeting, and I wrote like these 2 songs that were still like fun and had comedy in them, but more like Bare Naked Ladies type.
Oh, I love
funny.
Bare Naked, yeah.
But it's still, you know, top 40 kind of serious songs, but they just do it in like a quirky kind of fun way, you know?
Right.
It's upbeat and they're all fun and you want to sing along with it. And so I kind of had that musical style in there, but I was like, how do we write about mental health? You know, that seems like so like scary and heavy-handed, and it's like, but I tried to do it, and I was like, hopefully I thread the needle and I bring this back to the guys and they want to do it. And it ended up being the first 2 songs in this album, but we're really proud of this. This album's called I Am Okay. And again, very fun. It's all comedy.
Yeah.
But it does have like this overarching theme of kind of kicking the stigma of mental health and just being we think you should be okay to talk about it, whether it's with your friends or family or best friend, whoever. Just pick someone, you know, and just don't be worried about saying, you know, admitting to yourself or admitting to your friends or family, like, hey, I'm dealing with this,
Right,
you know,
right.
because it's okay, because it turns out most of us are dealing with this.
Yeah, practically everybody,
You know?
some form of passion.
Yeah, totally. So we're like, you know, we don't exactly know the target market of our audience, but whoever that is, we want them to hear this kind of message, you know.
Will you be doing any of those songs on?
Yeah, we'll be doing pretty much all of them.
Almost all.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Bring it
So,
all.
Yeah.
and how new is the album?
It just came out 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So will this be like a debut
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
live
honestly
performance
will.
of these songs?
This is the first time any of these will be performed live.
Hey, how about that, you guys? July 15th,
Yeah.
debut.
We'll
Awesome.
still be doing a lot of the old stuff. We'll be doing Sorry, we'll be doing Tinder.
Yep.
But yeah, we're really proud of the album because we just think that this is the right time for
Yeah.
kind of that message. And you know, the Colts are doing their Kicking the Stigma campaign.
Mhm.
So it's just I don't know. We're kind of proud to have something that's fun and that we think is fun and funny that we want to perform, but also has like an important message.
Very, very
Yeah.
important. Well, good. Well, thanks for sharing
Yeah,
about the
yeah,
album
of
and
course.
everything.
Yeah,
I think
of
that's
course.
really, that is important. It is
Yeah.
important, especially these days. I think everybody has a journey that's been going on through the
Mhm.
pandemic. That's actually one of the things that kind of started. Talk about how many podcasts are going on right
Yeah,
now.
no kidding,
You know, the technology and the benefit of that, of us being able to have Zoom auditions for us, ATI,
Mhm.
or just being able to connect with family and friends and stuff like that. People have taken it been more active with it and just carried it on beyond, which is kind of a good thing. And definitely with the mental health, that's been something tough. And I think it's something that actually, unfortunately, we probably going to be dealing with the repercussions of what we've been dealing with over the past couple of years for a while.
Yeah.
So those who are in the mental health industry and work there, thank you so much for all you do,
for
because
sure.
you are so needed out there. So thank you. So yeah, all right, Joe, this is awesome. Is there anything else you guys want to share with?
Just tell where everybody can find us.
Yeah, tell
Oh yeah,
me.
you can find us. We have all the social media. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the whole nine. TikTok. It's Un5gettable. So it's UN the number 5 gettable. GETTABLE.
See, it's clever.
It is clever. It's the number 5, not like the word 5. You won't 5 get it. So you can literally find us on any of them. We like to be interactive with our followers too, so we'll probably respond to anything you post or comment on. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, thanks so much for taking the time to come and spend
Thanks
a
for
little
having
bit
us.
of time here for
Thank you very
our
much.
lunch break with ATI. Again, Un5gettable, Feinstein's at Hotel Carmichael, Friday, July 15th. And you can get tickets at feinsteinshc.com, or you can also call their box office if you don't want to deal with the internet. Call their box office at 317-688-1947, Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Thanks again. I'm Don Farrell with Actors Theater of Indiana. Check us out next Wednesday at 12 noon, right here, same place, same bat channel, same bat time, as they used to say. For another episode of ATI Lunch Break with ATI. Have a great day. Take care.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night, Zach Harris.